All right, this is Caleb once more at 1235 Elder Avenue in Boulder. So, I compared the first picture with all that toilet paper on there with this picture that you're looking at right now. And to be honest with you, I think whatever's hanging down is something broken off from the drain, either on the city side or on our side. And it's stuck in that position because if you look at the pictures, it looks like the toilet paper is collecting in a way that suggests that this is kind of been there. So I want to say that I snaked first with 3-inch blades, and I had a lot of trouble right here. And then I pushed my blades in, still had a lot of troubles. Line came back. Then I used 2-inch blades, and it seemed like I was still getting caught. So if that little black piece, it looks like some sort of fitting or something's broken and is wedged in there, or maybe not completely broken off and it's hard to get. But I've snaked it 3 times now with 2 different blades trying to get past it, seeing if I can make it a jar loose, and it's just staying like that, but my blades are coming back very flailed out. Someone is running water right now, so I apologize. So there's besides that, there's a pretty good offset that I can't get my camera past this area, even with the water running, to try to use that as like a hitch a ride onto the water flow. I can't get past this offset, so that plays into my theory that this line has a break in it here that's causing the offset and causing whatever's hanging down to collect toilet paper. And even with snaking 3 different times, I can't get the that black fitting piece to move down. That's just a leaf that's caught up right there. The leaf's not the least of our issues. So we got an offset probably caused by a break. It doesn't allow the camera to go past, but if you look, it looks like we have a big drain, like a very large drain, bigger than the 4-inch that we're operating on, going from north to south or south to north. So I believe this is the city connection. So where this residential line joins the city connection, something's broken, causing an offset. And that first video you had kind of shows what happens because it collects all that toilet paper. So I struggled to locate this, and the reason why is because it does seem to be on a drain that's maybe at like a 45-degree angle, because we have it drops down right here. And so if we don't have if it's kind of at a 45-degree angle or kind of an angle going down, it gets harder to locate. However, I did map this out, so I am very, very sure it is. You have your dumpster, you have a parking lot that's got lines going through it, and it's 1, 2, 3 spots over. Right now there's a Volkswagen that's got Michigan plates. We went and knocked on their door and they're not home to move. So the line's somewhere over there, and the best that I can get was around 10 to 12 feet was the distance down. So I'll go ahead and put all these pictures into the job. I would think it'd be a spot repair somewhere between 10 and 12 feet. The exact location is unknown because the car can't move. I did map it out to there. And so for any estimates and dig, people, the OSR is right by the left of the front door. So if you need to locate that, if the spot was open, you could do it very quickly. Or we can come back out here and do a locating at another time. But if it's just a technician, it would be a trip charge at the very least. So we're coming back. That was the right distance. So on 49 feet from the outside riser to the offset that looks like it's going into the city. So I believe if I were to able to get past that offset, that would be the city side. That's another leaf. Leaves are just a blowing and trying to get down to the clean house. Right here you have a little bit of standing water in this fitting. Even the first time I cameraed this, there was no toilet paper accumulation. It's very short, and they're also running water, so it looks worse than it is. That belly is very, very, very minor. I would not worry about that at this time. I have a low battery, but we will try to go upstream to see how the drain is going up into the house. And it looks like we almost immediately... Okay, so that's clay. I've got all my... And it looks like we're in we're still in clay, it looks like. But we are now under the house. Oh, we got a toilet flush coming our way. Alright, and that's where our line is reducing. Oh, we can keep going. So we're now in a smaller line. As the water dissipates, we'll we'll start to head back our direction. So this is actually, yeah, what kind of material is this? Looks like I'm cast iron. It's the clean out that's probably in the crawl space somewhere. No, it's ABS. I'm so sorry, guys. I think this is ABS now that I'm looking at it. So it might be plastic. A little bit of film up there on the top. I will go ahead and snake that out while I'm still here, but that will get washed out very effectively. This is reducing, so it's going into a smaller line. We're in a 4-inch line, so it's probably a 3-inch line. And as we come out, I haven't ran my cable this way. I will go ahead and do that and clean out that little bit of gunk. That's just like film from soap scum and things of that nature. So I went from ABS to clay right here, clay to PVC, and then the drain that we were looking at going out was also SDR, which is another type of plastic. If there's any type of questions that you have for us, refer to the invoice summary. That will talk about the job in a text format. Otherwise, give Garvin Sewer Service a call if that doesn't answer your questions. My name is Caleb. Thank you for your time.